In a pivotal shift, Meta's CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced the end of the company's third-party fact-checking program, a decision that many see as part of an effort to restore free expression on Facebook and Instagram. However, as governments and media push for more restrictions on speech, this change brings forward a pressing question. Can we still trust what we read online, or are we entering an era where facts are subject to personal interpretation? Zuckerberg's move to dismantle the fact-checking system has raised alarms. The previous method of verifying truth through independent groups is being replaced with a community notes approach, where users themselves can add notes to content. While this shift may seem like an opportunity for a more democratized view of information, it also opens the door for unchecked misinformation to spread. Who can we trust to verify facts when fact-checking is no longer prioritized? This announcement, shared with Fox and Friends, seems directed at a more right-wing audience, particularly as Meta tries to align itself with the incoming administration. With conservative voices celebrating the removal of restrictions on topics like immigration and gender, the wider implications of this change are beginning to unfold. Meta's influence on the digital world, with billions of users worldwide, could turn these platforms into battlegrounds for truth, where individuals can declare anything as fact whether it is or not. In the absence of third-party fact-checking, the power to define truth increasingly lies in the hands of individual users and corporate agendas. Governments, media outlets, and corporations have long been accused of manipulating narratives, but now, with the removal of fact-checking oversight, will there be any reliable means of discerning the truth from fiction? Where does this leave the average person trying to uncover the truth in a world of endless opinions and half-truths? We may be entering a time where the line between fact and falsehood becomes increasingly blurred. As Meta moves toward a laissez-faire approach to content moderation, the once clear boundaries between free expression and misinformation have been irrevocably shifted. The consequences of these changes extend far beyond just one social media platform. The failure to uphold fact-checking could lead to an erosion of trust in online spaces, leaving many to wonder, in a digital age where misinformation thrives, how can we ever truly know what's real? In the past, countries like the United States have been seen as beacons of truth and free speech. But as Zuckerberg redefines what it means to protect free expression, the road ahead seems fraught with uncertainty. We may be at a crossroads where the truth is no longer something we can rely on, but rather something we must continually question. As we look toward the future, we must ask, can the truth survive in a world where anyone can call anything true or false? And as American leadership wanes in the digital age, will we find ourselves on a path of no return, where misinformation becomes the new normal? The decisions made today may set the stage for an irreversible transformation of how we engage with the world. The question now is, how will we navigate this new reality? Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful or insightful, don't forget to watch more and become part of our growing community by subscribing to Insight Wire News. We value your support and look forward to bringing you more updates. See you in the next video.